Hi guys, it's Joanna, and in today's video, I will be talking about Middle Eastern perfumes that didn't work out for me. First of all, I don't believe that there are perfumes created to make you smell bad. However, what I believe is that there are perfumes that you just don't like. You don't vibe with them. You don't feel like wearing them. They might be good on other people, but you just don't feel like smelling it on yourself. And that is what this video is all about today. So these are my unpopular opinion about these perfumes. I've only got 5 in today's video, so it's going to be a quick one. First up is a fragrance that I really thought I'm gonna love the moment it was released. And this is Kaafi by Paris Corner. And you guys, reading the notes, like some saffron, juniper berries, pineapple, davana, cardamom, cedarwood, vanilla, amber, oud tonka, it sounds like right up my alley. However, the moment it arrived, I just didn't like the scent of this. And normally, if I don't like a fragrance nowadays, what I do is to test it on my husband as well, and I just smell the same. There is just something here that I really don't like. First of all, I think this is a unique Middle Eastern perfume. I don't think it is a dupe of anything. This is an original DNA from Paris Corner. However, there's something about the saffron oud combo in here that I'm not agreeing with. I'm not saying that this is a bad scent, but I don't want to smell like this. And at the same time, I don't want to smell it on someone. I hope that makes sense. I find this fragrance unique. It's just that I don't like how it smells like. I feel like the saffron oud and the vanilla combo is ruining this for me. Pineapple is very present here. It's actually fresh pineapple, very smooth. It's just that the saffron oud and the vanilla makes it smell so like spicy and screechy for me. It's quite hard to describe, but I just don't like the scent. Yeah, and I'm not the type of person who's gonna justify something I don't like. Anybody here feels the same? I believe that perfumes are always subjective. So basically, whatever you are seeing in social media are all opinions when it comes to perfumes. Okay. Anyway, going back to Kaafi, I'm not gonna justify this further. I just don't like it. And this is leaning more masculine. And even though I don't want my husband smelling like this. So next up is something that I bought with Kaafi. And this is Wardian by Paris Corner. I've actually reviewed these perfumes a month or 2 months ago. And guys, this has been sitting for like 2 or 3 months already. And I didn't change my mind. Wardian, reading the notes, I really thought that I'm gonna like this one. It has peach, mango, saffron, water lily, passion fruit. Like, come on. Juicy fruits plus sexy saffron, amber, oud, and tolo balsam. To be honest, it is nice. However, there is something in here again that is not agreeing with my taste. And I think once again, it is that certain saffron and oud combo that I feel like is present in here as well. I'm just not a fan of that scent. It's quite hard to explain, but to me, it smells like an Arabic spice that you normally put in food. And yeah, this one has that as well. And it is just ruining it for me. Too bad because I really like the fruits that are in here, especially it has mango, passion fruit, and peach. but the peach that is in here as well is quite synthetic. Yeah, I'm not gonna justify it anymore. I just don't like this fragrance because it is giving me that weird saffron and oud combo that I normally don't like in a lot of Middle Eastern fragrances. Yeah, so that is Wardian by Paris Corner as well. By the way, just to let you guys know, in case you're interested in any perfumes that I'm gonna talk about today, please DM me in my Instagram at joannamercadoliveira because I'll be selling them around Europe, okay? Next up is Suur by Lattafa. And this one has that extremely sweet and alcoholic peach that I just don't like. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna describe it. It is boozy, however, it is like a sugared peach as well. It is a nice fragrance. Don't get me wrong. This is actually a dupe of Tom Ford's Bitter Peach. And I think this just confirmed that I don't like a specific kind of peach. I'm quite picky with peaches when it comes to fragrances, and Suur has a specific peach that I really dislike. It is very sugary to the point that it reminds me of an air freshener. Yeah, that's how it smells like to me. So yeah, I just don't like this. And looking at the notes, I saw that it has a Davana as well. I don't know, I think the Davana is somehow ruining it for me along with that saffron and peach that are in here. Yeah, Suur by Lattafa, I just don't like it. The last two I think are hype perfumes, and yeah, I just didn't vibe with them. Luxury Rouge by Riffs. This is a dupe of Giorgio Armani's Rouge Malachite, which I am not a big fan of, but since I've seen that a lot of you are suggesting this in the comment section, I wanted to give it a try just to see. This is actually a nice scent, okay? Don't get me wrong. I never owned Rouge Malachite because I am not the biggest fan of how it smells. And at the same time, I'm not a big fan of tuberose as well. I am familiar with the scent because I used to spray it every time I am in the airport. So I'm quite familiar with it. Yes, I find them similar. However, Luxury Rouge, I think, is missing that creaminess that is the reason why, for example, I will wear Rouge Malachite if ever. Because considering that I'm not a fan of tuberose, there's a certain creaminess that is present in Rouge Malachite that just smells addictive and at the same time sophisticated. And that is missing in this fragrance. This has something in it that reminds me of a curling solution. It has a certain chemical and synthetic vibes that I cannot vibe. Yeah, let's put it that way. It is actually very similar to The Only One Intense by Dolce & Gabbana, and I love that perfume so much. It is very creamy. And yeah, as I mentioned, this is lacking that creaminess that I am loving with The Only One Intense and Rouge Malachite. So yeah, having said that, I will be decluttering this as well. Yeah, if you're interested, send me DM on Instagram, okay? All right, and last but not the least is Bain Al Asrar by Paris Corner. Guys, I am even wearing it today just to finally decide if I really don't like it or not. If you still don't know, this is a dupe of Amouage Guidance. However, to me, it is not a dupe at all. To me, this smells like an uncompleted guidance. I feel like it is missing the base notes of guidance, even though the notes are pretty much the same. It is a nice perfume, very delicate rose scent. However, I just don't want to smell like this. To me, this smells like the part of guidance that I didn't like. And to any of you watching who didn't like guidance, I know it is because of a particular something that is hard to describe. And that is what I am getting out of buying Asar. The dry down of guidance is the reason why I love it the most. And the dry down of guidance is missing in this fragrance. Even though it is a nice, feminine rose scent that feels almost like watery. It has some fruitiness coming from the pear and greenness, I think that's coming from the osmanthus. I just don't want to smell like this. Yeah, if that makes sense to you. But for sure, there's a lot of you who will enjoy this fragrance. So if you live in Europe and you want this perfume, please send me a DM in my Instagram and then we can talk about it. All right, so that is the video for today, guys. Those are 5 Middle Eastern perfumes that didn't work out for me, or let's just say that I don't like. Let me know if any of you agree or disagree with me. We can continue chatting in the comments down below. I always find this kind of videos interesting. So yeah, let me know how you think of it. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and see you in my next one. Bye.